Hey guys, both of my boys are asleep right now, which never happens anymore. And the older one put himself to sleep. Like, I realized he was really quiet, and so I walked back there and he's in bed. So I guess they're still kind of recovering from being sick. I'm kind of coming down with it a little bit more now. So I don't feel that great today. Bo asked me a while ago why I had my jacket on where I was going, and I was like, I'm just cold, buddy. But, anyways, um, I've been talking with some of y'all, and a few of you have expressed how you are kind of struggling with the meal planning side of things. So I wanted to do just a quick video and kind of tell you about my process with it and what I do. And if you've watched some videos that I've done before on Facebook, I've talked about this, so it's pretty much the same thing. But if you've missed those, maybe this will be helpful. But it's just, I would encourage you before I tell you what I do, just find a process that works for you. Everyone's different. The way people process things is different. And so, you know yourself, figure out what works for you, and just have a plan in place. Create a process, maybe try a few things, and then if that doesn't work, try something different. So, what I do is every week I have it on my calendar. It's a weekly to-do list that I'm going to meal plan. And so basically what I do is I sit down with my calendar and I look at the week, just a week. And I decide, I kind of evaluate like when are nights that, we're going to be gone. What are days that are really, really full? And so days that I don't have time to cook before. I just kind of evaluate each day. And then I decide what I'm going to cook on each day. And I plan out every meal. And pretty much our lunches are always leftovers from dinner the night before. But I pretty much plan out every single meal. And that is half of the battle, is just deciding what it is that you're going to cook. And so then after I decide from there, I put alerts on my calendar. I've done this two different ways. I've put alerts on my calendar. I look at, okay, when do I need to thaw meat? And I'll set reminders for that week. Thaw chicken, at this night, or in this morning, put this meat in the crock pot, or, just whatever. I look at the basics for anything I can do ahead of time, any meal planning or prep I can do ahead of time, I do it. And I just schedule it in. I function from my Google Calendar, and so it is best if I schedule things in. Something I've started doing lately is I've been kind of functioning. I say my Google Calendar. I also function from an app called Nozbe. I don't know if you've heard me talk about that, but I'm in love with it. It's Nozbe, Nozbe. Very user friendly. It's how I do my Beachbody business. It's how I do my wedding coordination. I go home stuff, everything. It is amazing. But one of my daily to-dos that is on my Nozbe list is meal planning and prep for the next day. So I look at, okay, what are we having for dinner tomorrow? And is there anything I need to do today to get ready for that? So do I need to take meat out to thaw? Do I need to, do I have a little time after the boys go to bed to chop some broccoli? Just stuff like that. And it just kind of helps me think a little bit, get a little bit ahead if possible. It doesn't always happen, but just having that reminder there helps me. And it can prevent some of the chaos of last minute planning and prep. So another thing that I would encourage you to do is to have a list of go-to recipes. I would pick 15 to 20 recipes, and maybe even fewer. I feel like lately we've been kind of functioning from probably 7 to 10 recipes, and my family's loving them right now. We're not tired of them, and we make them pretty much every week. It's working. Now that's for this season, and who knows when the season will change, but I have a list of recipes that I work from. And so every week when I go to meal plan, I look at my list and I just go through and I pick, okay, we're going to do this week. It's been a while since we've done this, whatever. And I try to get a good range of ground beef and chicken and fish and all of that stuff, different vegetables, all of that. But I have a list that I'm pulling from. The way that I do this is so helpful is there is an app that I use called it's either My Grocery or Our Grocery. So look it up, My Grocery or Our Grocery, and I'll try to put it in the post of this after I double check that. But it is a way that I make my grocery list. You can make lists for multiple stores. So some things I get at Costco, some things I get at Sprouts, some things I get at Walmart, Target, just whatever. You can make multiple lists. But what you can do is you can enter recipes in that. And that's where my list of recipes is currently. Is inside of that app, I have my list of recipes, and when you click on each recipe, it has all the ingredients listed for that recipe. So it makes it very simple to compile a grocery list from there. It does take a little bit of work initially to enter all those recipes, but now because I have a working list, if I see something new that I want to add, I just add that recipe in real quick, and next time when I'm browsing and picking my meals for the week, I can look through that list and find it. So it's very helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to go ahead and try to wrap up this video so that you don't have to watch a ton. But I hope you find that helpful. Let me know if you have any questions, or maybe there's something you do that really works for you. I would love to hear about it, because everyone is in a different season and everyone has different things they're working with. So share your ideas, share your tips, and we would love to hear them. And I'm sure that other people in this group would benefit from it too. So hope y'all found it helpful. I hope y'all have a great Christmas weekend. I'm going to kind of be off the radar for the next 2 days, and I'll check back in on Monday. So hope y'all have a great weekend. Bye.